Hello, friends. Alright, hopefully this is working. This is like take 3 after an hour setting up the new camera. Or my new phone. Alright, so last week, Wednesday's class, we made 5 5-minute cards. Now, they're 5-minute cards once you figure out what you want to do. But the actual cards are pretty simple. So this is card number 1. Just a nice Christmas tree, couple stars, and a nice sentiment. I did add an extra layer just because I think it looks nice. Now, I'm going to make a card today, or most of these cards. I'm going to step them up a little bit, so I'll show you the simple version, and then we can move forward. Sorry, just need that up. So you're just going to take your card base, and you're going to fold it, or score it, or whatever. Normal card base. Then this plain layer here, today I've embossed it, so it look a little bit nicer. So we're going to take a 4x4 DSP, and we're just going to fold it into a triangle. I gave the kitties their tunnel toy that they used to play with as little kittens. So if you hear craziness going on in the background, it's them. So we're going to take our triangle, and the openings you're going to put in your left hand and pinch that. That's the side. Then you're just going to take your scissors, and we're just going to cut slits. Now, we're not going all the way to the end. You don't want to cut through, but you want to cut all the way to the top here. Just kind of like making snowflakes when we were kids. Now, you can use glue for this card, but honestly, glue dots are your best friend, because it's a little messy if you don't use glue dots. So I have some from the paper pumpkins that Marianne sent me. She's so sweet. So we're just going to put them along here. So this will take me a minute or so. I'm just going to do one side at a time. The glue works. It's a little messy if you don't hold it, or if you put too much through and it squeezes out. So glue dots are the winner. And of course, if you have the glue dots in the box, they'll work too. Then you don't have to get the doohickeys off. And then you're just going to take it and you're going to fold it right to your score line or the crease that you made. And then you're just going to push it down on this side. Now, you don't want to put it down all the way. We're going to add just a little bit of a layer. And then you're just going to repeat that. And again, just going to that score line. And trying not to overlap them. Oh, that one went over. You know, the worst part about making videos is that it's so quiet unless I'm speaking. I don't like quiet. There's always background stuff. Cool. And we're just going to do the same for the other side. Now with the recording though, it has a time on. So my 5-minute card has like 50 seconds left. But the glue dots do take a little extra. But like I said, it's the best way to go. And there's the kitties. Having fun. Da, 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 da. Most of our neighbors are outside, blow drying all the gunk around from our storm. We only lost power for like 2 minutes, but some people just got their power back on yesterday. And the storm was Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, because it wasn't Wednesday, because I was a smidge worried about class and my power. And just keep going, keep on going, keep on going. Alright, this is going to be a 7-minute card. Alright. And then you have a little cute tree. So we're just going to cut off the bottom nice and straight, or as straight as you can be. And we're going to cut off a bit of the top, but leave a smidge, because you're going to want to put a little star there. And we want a little gold for the base. So I'm just going to snip a piece. Doesn't have to be too much. And then I'm going to, again, use glue dots, just because I find that if I use glue on metallic paper, it kind of slips a bit. And we don't want that. This tree base may be a smidge big. Yeah, I'm going to trim it just a little bit. So, of course, you can go bigger if you want. And then just place it down on your tree. And then I'm going to put glue dot close to the bottom of your star. And you're going to put it right on top there. And voila! Christmas tree. So you can hear your layer. And then you can hear your tree. And depending what your paper is, you know, it might even be nice on the other side too if you don't like the middle coming through. And I kind of should have looked at that first, because I kind of like the back. And then we're just going to put our tree down. Clump. There we go. And just push them down. And then you just need a sentiment. So if these ones, because I didn't emboss them, I just stamped right on top there. And because this one's embossed, I have embossed on some DSP, which I really haven't done before. It's quite cool. So I'm just gonna trim that out. And then obviously you're gonna have to either play around a bit. I'm actually gonna cut this. And then I'm gonna use dimensionals. Mary. And I'm just going to trim this side. And then it will fit right there. Mary. Stick right there. Christmas. There you go. Alright, so a 10-minute card. The glue dots do slow you down a little bit, but like I said, it is messier with the glue, so it just needs a couple embellishments. So does this one, but again, you can do simple or you can step it up. So that is card number 1. now, just get all my pieces here away. There we go. Alright, card number 2. So, again, very simple. It's just a normal Z fold. And literally 2 strips of DSP and a mat. So quite easy and simple and quick. But again, you can obviously up it. So this one I did DSP on the side, inside, a strip of paper for writing because it's dark. I put some of the camels and sheep inside. I did this side with the donkey. And then this just fit on the edge for gluing. Just. And it needs a sentiment, but I obviously forgot that. So this is kind of a stepped up version. And this is just a simple version. So if you're in a hurry, again, you can just quickly mix them up. I'm going to do a stepped up version again. But again, I'll show you the little parts. So I'm over Christmas. So I'm going to do some adorable little otters because they're just so cute. Alright, so again, normal card base size. We're going to score at 1.5. Yoink. Score, not cut. 1.5. And then 4 and 1/4. 1/4. And we're just going to move the chair in a little bit. So, folding the card. Folding it back. The sun's coming out. It's really nice outside. Alright, so the simple version is a strip of DSP at 1 1/4 by 5 1/4, and it's going to go right there. It was hard to use some of this DSP when the adorable otters are on the back. They're so cute. So we're just adding that. And then we're just going to do the, the base layer. And I'm going to make sure my fishies aren't upside down. And again, like how cute, right? Like, it's hard to use DSP sometimes when there's adorable little critters. There we go. So again, you can go really simple, just your DSP. And again, if you have really cool DSP, you can just do a nice big sentiment. And then, you know, it's the star of the show. For this card, I'm going to step it up a little bit. I've actually used cutouts from the DSP. I cut it out last night. I had a bit of a headache, so I was like, I'm just going to cheat and DSP because I couldn't really color when I have a headache. It's a struggle. So I'm going to put him there. Where are my dimensionals? Right there. I wanted to put music on in the background, but apparently you can get in trouble with copywriting and YouTube issues. So it's like, okay, no music. Just sit in the quiet and listen to my thoughts. It's always a scary place. And then I'm going to put my sentiment right there. I don't even have like fun stories or anything. Yeah. So then we're just going to attach this right here. And just be careful that you don't go over. So I'm actually going to glue here. And then I'm going to just stick it down a little bit. Maybe make sure it's not too crooked. Yeah. So cute. Now again, to step it up, just put an inside layer. And it's just 5 1/4 by 4. I believe. I did a thick. Yeah, I prefer tighter ones, but when I'm doing the classes and stuff, this is easier to do half. Oh, look at this side. And make sure my fishies are going the right way again. And voila! Cute little card. I'll probably do a white strip in here for writing, and it might need some embellishments, so super cute again. And like I said, you can keep it really simple or up your ante. Alright, this card here is a great way to let your DSP shine. So again, you can just do a really cool big sentiment if you want. So it just opens up like this. And once you get everything cut, it is a very easy card. So again, it just opens up like that. And I didn't realize there was red on the back, so I think I get like bonus points for using red again. It's happened a few times this year. So I'm gonna use Vicky and mine's favorite set for this one, and it's the little duckies, because it's just so cute. Alright, so we're gonna take our DSP, and for this one, if you're using paper that is a scene, you just kind of want to cut it in this order. If you're not using it as a scene, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to take our 6x6, and whatever way the scene is, we're going to turn it, and we're going to cut at 3/4. Line up. And then we're just going to do 5. And then this little bit goes off. And then this will be used, so don't take that away. Then come back, and we're going to cut at 3/4 again. And then we're going to cut at 2.5. And then this should be 2.5 again. So you just have to take off a little sliver. And then we're gonna cut these. And they're gonna be at 5. Honestly though, you could have cut the 5 part first and then moved on to the other slicing, but you do want to make sure that again you take it off on the same side. So then your scene's the same. Then you're gonna take 2 mats at 1 and 5 1/4, 2 mats at 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, and then 1 at 4 and 5 1/4. And so you're gonna go like that. Doop 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 doop. Now, you kind of want to flip this over and go that way, but the fish I don't feel kind of works, so I'm honestly gonna just stick it blue because it works with the colors. Now again, you can do a tighter border with the DSP and go down whatever I think it's an 1/8, but whatever the next 2 tick marks are, you could go down. But again, just for ease and simple. And we're just gonna glue those there. I decided to go with some fun bright colors. Every time I make this card, use this set, I've been using just the Pretty Peacock because that's like my favorite. And so I was like, no, I'm gonna use the other colors today in this card. So you're going to take your card base, again, just a normal card base, and we're going to score it at 1 1/4. And then we're going to score it at 5 1/2. And then you're just going to, again, furnish that. Furnish that. I'm just going to take a drink of water quickly. My meds have been making my voice all raspy. Okay, so these two, the first two in your design, are going to go in the front. And then again, if you just have a large sentiment, you don't really need to add a lot. So again, it can be a relatively simple card. And once it's all cut, like I said, it's pretty easy. That's the part that takes the longest, trying to find what stuff we want to do with them. What animals should I pick today? And then this side, this one goes right in the center. You can do this a color, or you could do it white, or you could do just another layer of white. And then it will kind of just match the rest. Now I forgot to cut my white piece, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. And then I got my little dudes, and they're so cute. And my little happy birthday. So I'm gonna do go, and then dimensionals to my little doggies. It's yeah, look how cute he is. And I'm gonna put him up a little, and I'm not gonna put him on dimensionals. So again, if you want this simple card, just put a nice big sentiment, and then you are done. So we're gonna put this on here, and depending what shape you have, you can adhere it to this side or this side. Just remember though, not to put it all the way on, so that it doesn't seal it. You just want half of it. Oh, the little ducky's butt sticking out. There we go. And then I'm gonna put a sentiment right over here. I was gonna go like that, but I put the ducky down. So the little baby duck messed up my plan. And then I had these two to go right on the inside with the white. So I will do that again after. But there you go. Simple, fun, cute little card. And the duckies are adorable. Alright, then card 4 and 5. So 4 and 5 kind of work together. So the simple card that I made is this one. And I used just the one that the bear was just sitting here. I added a couple little stamps. And then I just drew a little border. So you can keep it really simple. You can also just emboss the white and then do this part. If you want to step it up a little bit too, you can do images and stuff. And so we're gonna make this card, and then I'll show you how to. We're gonna step it up and use some lovey-dovey stuff. So again, just a normal card base. And then, so for my card in the PDF, I have a panel layer and then a DSP. I'm actually going to add an extra layer for this one, just again, so we can step it up. So you're going to take your DSP layer or your cardstock, because that's again what I had in the PDF. And you're just gonna cut a circle through. Now again, on this one I did it lower onto the side. This one I put kind of in the middle and leaned it up a bit. And then I got my DSP and I'm gonna adhere it to the back. So you can use whatever size circle you want, just make sure that your DSP is a smidge bigger. And then just place that over top. And again, so in the PDF, this is the cardstock layer, the front layer, but I'm adding an extra layer just so you're not confused by my PDF. There we go. And then we're going to add our cute little, I can't remember what they are. I want to say anteaters, but they're not anteaters. I'm literally having like a mind block. Badgers? I think that's what it is actually. So I'm just gonna put them down right there because they're having fun. Having a little hug fest. Sending a hug. So this one's going first. And then again, you can just do a big sentiment or whatever. You know the class that we did where we did that big sentiment in different colors and sideways? I think that would look really cool, and then you cut the heart out or the circle out and then put something in there. I thought about that after. I was like, that would be cool. Put a cupcake or something if you did happy birthday. Go. And then we're gonna stick them right there, which means I don't need this guy. Stay. Oh. And just adhere this to the card base. Ta-da! Again, it needs some embellishments, but I'll do that after. And so that is card 4. Now card 5, I'm not actually going to make because it's actually just a really fancy version of this one here. So the same technique, you're going to cut the circles out of your cardstock, and then you're going to put either one full strip behind, and you'll make little Christmas balls. And I just used Peebs to make a line of string, and then I did ribbon, sorry, to make little bows on top, so it looks like baubles, I think they're called. So kind of cute. And then if you want to up the ante, you can put different layers of DSPs. So again, you're doing the exact same DSP behind. This one though, just make sure that when you're gluing like this one down, the DSP isn't overhanging this one. So you might have to do some trimming on the back. So the back is quite ugly, but it makes a really cool little thing. This one needs some more. I think I'm going to do Peebs around it. The pearlized effects. And again, I did that with the silver lines here. So yeah. So those are the cards that I made for class. My samples. The card I made, and then the card I made for today to up it. So hopefully that's enough inspiration for you. 5-minute simple cards and how to elevate them up. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go make the video for the next class now. So see you later.